right, and a most cordial welcome to everyone watching tonight. I appreciate y'all tuning in. We have some new viewers in Wingdreams this evening. And we're actually playing Final Fight. Now, this is a game that obviously is a classic. Everybody knows it. Everybody who's played games in the late 90s, late 80s, early 90s, and well into the 90s, this game was still very popular. Of course, this is the SNES version. We tried earlier to get the arcade one going, but that's all right. This is Final Fight Guy, kind of a special edition Final Fight, as it were. And I didn't do that now, did I? Let's see here. Okay. So, of course, in the original, you got your choice of all three, but in this one, you get your choice of Guy and Hager. Go ahead and use Guy here, because he's cool to use. That's right. I appreciate my chat. So, obviously, this is your pretty standard beat-em-up, but definitely a classic. It makes that wonderful sound that we all know and love. Get that necklace there. If only your real karate was like this. Yes, I am. I am playing a guy. I actually have this SNES cartridge. Now, some people preferred Streets of Rage. I think Final Fight's kind of a little bit cooler. Well, they're both pretty cool, to be honest with you. Yeah, but they don't have a character named Girl, so they just have Guy in this. Funny, folks, I actually want to tell you a story. Now, the first time I ever played the SNES version, I was out in California. This is a true story. I was out in Los Angeles at the time. I think I was about 7 or 8 years old or something like that. And they had a Nintendo kind of booth set up. I think it was at Universal Studios that year. And they had all these beta SNES games that were coming out in the fall, I think. And Final Fight was one of them, and I was so excited to get to play it because I remember spending a lot of quarters in an arcade. The game fascinated me as a kid, and it was really cool. I even had to fight a few guys in line to play it. But as I recall, you only got 5 or 10 minutes, and then the game would black out, and then you'd have to give someone else a turn. So, but that was kind of a neat experience for me, is getting to play that game kind of before it ever came out on home console. Let's see if we can get a knife here. Of course, if you have Cody, if you're playing with him, you get a better use of knives. With Guy and Hager, they don't get quite as good of a use of them. We need that barbecue as soon as we get out. Really damage that pretty bad here. Long hoop, yeah. Dang it. No need for that barbecue now. And I think in high school, when they finally came out with Game Boy Advances, my friend Tommy and I, we had our Game Boy Advances, and we played the Final Fight 1, which had come out on the, dang it, man. I can't get out of it. Oh, shucks. It's harder to play since, I have to tell you, the controller that we used to use for 7th Saga, unfortunately, that controller is now busted, so we're just using a keyboard tonight for this particular stream. Also, if you're listening in tonight, I'm getting ready to go to MAGFest up in Washington, D.C. in just a matter of weeks. So I'm sure I think last year, I want to say they had a arcade cabinet of this particular game, as well as pretty much any other Final Fight game you can imagine. They have pretty much everything there, so that'll be fun. Of course, I heard from Sarah the other day that she's getting ready to go to PAX South, which I will not do. So it's kind of hard to concentrate and play which I'm sure will be fun. Which is funny because PAX South is just right down the road, but MAGFest, I gotta go all the way up to DC for that. screwed up again. You know, it's funny. I don't know what there really is in PAX South. I really am more of a classic gamer, and but I'm sure they have some cool stuff there in either one. I know there's going to be quite a few attendees. It's funny because every time I go on the train, I remember the train ride from MAGFest last year, and they were all talking. All of them up there go to PAX East, I guess, which is in Boston or whatever. So. Now you may notice in the SNES version they don't have the telephone booth. They took out a number of things that were dang it. Slash has always done some big damage. Oh, no damage. Have I spent 12 hours a day playing this game? I'm sure I could. I don't know if I've ever attempted that. Deflected his knife. Dang it. I'll tell you, it's funny, because I used to joke, me and Tommy, my friend in high school, we used to, play this game. I bet you we probably beat it 100 times in the course of that cartridge that we had. Played on our Game Boy Advances and stuff during lunch, and, you know. It's just kind of fun, you know, just beating up people. So, this game brought up so many knockoffs, though, you know, in its time. Streets of Rage, obviously, was one of the more successful ones. They also had, what other beat-em-ups are there? I'm trying to think. They had, Knights of the Round was another one that I really enjoyed. All the Capcom ones I thought were pretty good quality. Captain Commando. I don't know that. I used to like that. What was it? Aliens vs. Predator in the arcade. I thought that game was pretty cool. I think Capcom kind of started the big trend. Yeah, Streets of Rage 1, yeah, you had that cop car that you could call in the first game. But I always thought Streets of Rage 2 was, I don't know, the more well put together, you know, of the two. Definitely had prettier graphics. It's harder than it looks without a controller, you know? I used to be able to get to like the 4th or 5th level on this thing without losing a single life, but with without a controller it makes it significantly more difficult. But still fun. I think Knights of the Round was probably my... Yeah, Golden Axe, I forgot about that, yeah. Golden Axe, another good one. I think they had that Golden Axe in the arcade that was really cool, too. I think it was called The Revenge of Death Adder or something like that. Last time I saw I think it was probably the mid-90s, last time I saw an actual Final Fight cabinet out in the wild, you know. They had it at the Tilt Arcade at a local mall up in Dallas where I lived. Let's try Hager this time, see how he does. We may not get through the whole thing tonight, but we can sure try. Suplex, yes, I know. Couldn't figure out whether we call it a pile drive or piley drive as a kid. Use that extra joint. seen some of them do is they, hold on a second, let me show you. Some of them, not gonna work. Dang it. There we go. A lot of censorship in this game, too. Dang it. I like Final Fight 2 and Final Fight 3. Pretty much the same game. Oh yeah, that Dungeons and Dragons game for that Capcom put out. Warriors of the Eternal, not Warriors of the Eternal Sun. What am I thinking of? Shadows of Mystera, which I think is now out on PSN. Yes, they are out on Steam now too, I believe. What's that game I want to play out on Steam? Actually, I think it's now out on PS4 in limited quantities. Retro City Rampage or something like that. It looked pretty cool. Whatever it is, got that kind of 80s style to it. Vitamin C, they spelled vitamin. You know, I tell you, I actually haven't gotten a PS4 yet, and I was thinking about it. I was thinking about finally going out and buying one, but after seeing these crazy prices for that, what is it, that retro edition PS4 that everybody wants, you know, something like that. There's a number of games on it that actually look pretty cool. Dang. So hard, folks. There we go. Let's see if I can get through this. And it stops right when you need it to. Exclusive, and they made a joke about in the arcade. It's like you could drink stuff like hard liquor and beer and whiskey. And they say that stuff's actually supposed to improve your health, you know. Apparently so. The trick with this guy is you got one of his katanas to knock off, and it can be a little trickier, especially if you're not playing with a controller. All round over. Hopefully not. Oh man. something I discovered the other day is, you know how they have the construction zone in the original arcade, hold on a second, but actually it's funny, the person who uploaded the soundtrack to it on YouTube, noticed that there's actually, they put in they took out the level, but they're at the soundtrack for the construction zone level is in there, so it looks like it may have been a last minute change when they were making the game. There we go. One life probably won't get us through the next area, but we could try.
Oh my god.
Yeah, well. Somebody did that to my car, I think I'd be a little upset. Oh my god. But in the arcade it says, oh my god! Kinda sucks that they only made the game one player in the original, the console version, but in the arcade, of course, you could have two people playing at once. Very common with Capcom's beat-em-ups, whether it was Magic Sword, the SNES one, you could only play one player. Knights of the Round. Oh, well, no, I can't remember if you could play Knights of the Round with two players or not. It's been too long, I don't remember. He's happy about that. Of course, they made Guy a playable character in Street Fighter Alpha 2. I've seen some runs of this game where people can do, beat the game with, like, never getting hit. I mean, I was like, are y'all cheating or something? I don't know how it's even possible. I guess you either really practice or something. I don't know. It says club, but I think in the arcade it said bar. So what do they have going on at PAX South, actually? I know Sarah's working at her weapon door. Yeah, exactly. You just punch it and you can get anything open. Damage, alright. I was talking to a guy at my work about this game before he graduated from the school. He was saying, hey, you remember Final Fight? I was like, I sure do. That guy could block everything you do. That's what it's all about. Dang it. Didn't do it. I think it's funny in the arcade. besides myself, play Knights of the Round? I mean, that used to be one of my favorites. Not so good. You never played Knights of the Round, Sarah? Great game. Dang it. Love to do that one on a future Wingdreams. Just break that door. Don't worry about the bill later. Hey, look what we found, a chicken. That reminds me of some of those Batman movies where Batman just kind of, what is it, walks and stumbles in on a, I can't remember, was it Batman and Robin, or I don't remember. It was one of the Batman movies where he breaks a door and then the woman's like, you have to pay for that. You know, oh yeah, sure. We got an extra life. Here we go. If we can get to the boss's chewing gum, that'll clear up some of that health. Walk into that punch. Didn't work. Spits out that gum. Oh boy, that's a hit. Oh boy. Oh man, that hurts. Let's throw another guy on top of that guy. Oh boy. Only got one life to work with here. Let's see if we can do this. Might be able to do it. Oh boy, that hurt. He's gonna start throwing the guns. Oh boy. We did it. Can't believe it, but we did it. Man, I was getting worried there. I was like, man, I'm gonna have to do the whole level over again, but we did it. That's New York, folks. It's a dump. I shouldn't say that. There may be some, yeah, actually, I think, sorry, you live in New York. It's New York City. I think it's what they're trying to parody. I didn't mean that. I'm just being silly. I've actually never been there, so I don't really know that. I think it's just what they're kind of... New Jersey, is that what they're trying to say? play Magic Sword at all? Oh, man. My brother actually went to school up in Queens near it. He went to Cornell. Oh, boy. Didn't do it. He's happy. Last slide, folks. We're going to try our best. Sitting there so casually. I remember some joking about LiveJournal a long time ago. It says we're going to clean up the streets, we're going to do it Mike Hacker style. Got 6 lives now. Pack a punch. So much for that pipe. We got a chicken. Dang it, those moving barrels. You never know when they're coming. Or at least maybe you do if you play this thing a lot. They hurt you too. Like Carlson a little bit, the guy with the glasses. We got over 1 million points. I don't feel so bad about that. Stray dog there. I think it says sexy in the arcade game, but in the SNES it says kiss on the bathroom door there. Very involved in kind of the Rocky Horror Picture Show scene up in the Dallas area, and he's cosplayed as Mike Hacker a few times, I believe, to A-Con and stuff. So. of this one. Can we do it? I don't know. They keep dropping from the sky like that. How do they do that? I don't know. Highly drive. Let's go one of those in. Coming out of nowhere. Well, that's the last one we had, folks. That's Kill 'em Neighbors signing off, and well, it's been fun stream. We'll have to do it another one time, and I will see you guys at MAGFest.